Dear students, welcome to our YouTube channel Vidya for Success. So let us start the second chapter of the fourth unit, Strategies for Enhancement of Food Production. In this chapter, we will be studying about how to increase the production of food. So under this lesson, we will be studying some of the important concepts. One is animal husbandry, then plant breeding, then single cell proteins and tissue culture. So these are the few important concepts we will be studying under this lesson. Yes, let us understand the concept. Why we have to increase the production of food? Is there any need to increase the food production? Yes, look into the picture here. So when the population consists of less number of people, it is not much difficult to fulfill their basic need. That means the food can be easily supplied to the number of people present in the population when their number is very less. But when the number of people in the population keep on get increases, their basic need obviously get increases because more people will be present in the population. Obviously their basic need will be more. So that in order to fulfill their basic need, food need to be produced in more quantity. So what is the need of production of food is to fulfill the need of growing population. It is very essential to increase the production of food. Clear, right? So when more population, when more people is present in the population, obviously they require more food, so that production need to be get increased. You can take the current scenario as an example. So Indian population is increasing in multiplication rate. So now we have 1 million population in our India. So providing food to all individual present in our country is not an easy task. It is very challenging because the available land for the agriculture is very less. Most of the agriculture land is utilizing for commercial purpose. That means for road construction and for railway track and for commercial building construction. For all this purpose, they are utilizing agricultural land. So agricultural land is keep on decreasing, but the number of population is increasing. Clear, right? So when the situation is like this, so we have to utilize the available agriculture land to produce more food. Clear? So by traditional agriculture method, it is not much easy to increase the food production. If we follow the old agricultural practice, old agricultural method, it is not an easy way to produce more food. So new and better methods should be adopted to increase the production of food material required by the growing population. So that in this lesson we will be studying how to achieve requirement of growing population. So that in this lesson we will be studying new and better techniques used to increase the food production. New methods are implemented in plant breeding method and animal husbandry. So these new methods will be very helpful to increase the food production. So all those things we will be discussing in this lesson. Yes, let us understand what is meant by food and what kind of food used by human being. So food is one of the basic essential need required by all living organisms. So if you take a simple microorganism as an example, they can survive on earth only because of food. So like oxygen and water. So how much they are essential, in the same way food is also essential by living organism. Because food releases energy. So by utilizing that energy, living organisms survive on earth. So for our survival, we require food. Then as a human being, we use varieties of food. So you can give many examples of food stuff what we use regularly. So some of the food what we use, they are directly derived from plants, and some they are derived from animals. So if you take the example of cereals, pulses and millets, they are directly derived from plants. And you can also give the example of vegetables and fruits, because they are also directly derived from plants. So for increasing population, always the food requirement will be more. So how to increase the food coming from the plant? How to increase the quantity of vegetables and fruit? Obviously, by growing more and more plant, we can increase the products coming from the plant. Then on the other hand, we also use lots of food coming from animals, like chicken, meat and fish. They are directly derived from some of the animals. So how to increase the quantity of these food products? So we have to increase the number of animals. So when we increase the population of animal, obviously we will get more product. And we also use milk and varieties of milk products like cheese, butter, then curd. So these are the byproducts of milk. Clear? So for increasing these products also, we have to rear more and more number of animals. They are giving milk. So cow is giving milk, then buffalo, sheep, goat. So all these are the few examples of animals, they are giving milk. Clear? So always for increasing the product, whether it is coming from the plant or animal, so we have to multiply the number of plants and animals to get more and more product. Yes, let us study number of methods used to enhance food production. So one such method is animal husbandry. So under animal husbandry, we will be studying how to enhance the food producing from animals. So we have already seen we are directly or indirectly depend on animal for food. So those who are eating chicken or meat, they are directly dependent on animal, and some they are indirectly dependent on animal product. Those who are using milk products like cheese, butter and curd. So how to produce these products? They are actually obtaining from animals, that we will be studying under animal husbandry. Then one more method is plant breeding. So under plant breeding, we will be studying how to increase the food products coming from plants. So by plant breeding, new and better plants can be used to produce number of plant products, because we human being, we are using number of plant products like cereals, pulses, vegetables and fruits. So all these foodstuffs, they are actually coming from where? They are coming from plants. So plant breeding deals with how to increase the products coming from plants, because the plant products are very rich in carbohydrates. Some they are rich in minerals, some they are rich in fibers. So that plant breeding deals only with the increasing the plant products by using varieties of plants. Then one more method is single cell protein. So in this we will be studying how single cell organism is used as a food by human being. Here we will be studying about some of the microorganisms, because some microorganisms, they are very rich in protein, so that we are using some microorganisms as a source of food. They are also acting as a food material for us. So that will be studying under single cell protein. Then one more method is tissue culture. So tissue culture is one of the advanced method what using to increase the food production, because it is not like some of the old agricultural practice. This is one of the new technique used. In this one, any cell or tissue is used for multiplying plantlet. That means they will take any of the cell or tissue from the plant, and they are actually cultured under the laboratory condition, so that in a short period of time a single cell or tissue will give rise to multiple number of plantlet. So this is possible under tissue culture method, so that we will be studying in this lesson. So these are all the few methods they are used to increase the food production.